Hello hungry folks, this skewered meat pot is a delicious family meal cooked in a large pot. It fills up many bellies, making it perfect for parties or other festivities. The taste is incredibly delicious, especially because of this amazing sauce, and for that we need different colored bell peppers, whether regular or pointed. We need onions and garlic cloves, crushed tomatoes and tomato paste, a spicy chili pepper and dark beet syrup or molasses, and there's more to add. We need Worcestershire sauce and Tabasco, dark balsamic vinegar, seasoned pepper, salt, paprika and curry, plus some vegetable broth and a bit of mustard. And since it's supposed to be a skewered meat pot, of course we need meat. Specifically, a piece of pork shoulder or neck, or you can prepare it yourself. But it also tastes absolutely amazing with schnitzel or turkey meat, and we also need a bit of fatty bacon like belly bacon. So we'll carefully cut the meat into small bite-sized pieces which are smaller than stew pieces, and then cube the bacon. But that's not all we need to do yet. With the prep work, as the bell peppers are seeded and then cut into pieces, the peeled onions are diced finely, and the peeled garlic cloves are finely chopped just like the seeded chili pepper. Now we add some fat to a large pan. I recommend clarified butter. Heat it up and then we add the meat in portions to the pan depending on the amount. At least have the meat preferably into thirds, then sear it sharply, stirring continuously as you go, and then take it out. Refill the empty pan with oil and proceed just as before, carefully searing the meat pieces sharply, then transfer them to a large pot. Next, we add the diced bacon to the pan, allowing it to render or fry for 3 to 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. Then we add the diced onions and sauté them gently until they become translucent for 2 to 3 minutes. After that, add the bell pepper pieces to the pan and sauté them briefly. Stir again, of course. There's still the chopped garlic cloves and the spicy chili pepper. They also go into the pan, sauté them briefly, then stir them in well. And now we season, meaning we add flavoring. Sprinkle in the paprika powder, dust the curry powder over. Stir everything thoroughly again. And now gently push all the sautéed ingredients to the side edge, then carefully roast the tomato paste in the center of the pan, briefly at first, then gently stir all the ingredients together again. And then deglaze with the balsamic vinegar. Let it simmer briefly, allowing the flavors to meld together. And now we gently and slowly add the crushed tomatoes and the rich dark sauce. Beet syrup, yes, it's a bit thick, and then stir everything together thoroughly again. Then carefully remove from the heat and gently pour all the sauce into the pot, evenly over the meat. Now we will add the Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of it. Then add the mustard, and slowly pour in the vegetable broth. Just give it a final taste with some pepper and salt, mixing everything thoroughly. Mix it all together thoroughly, then let it simmer for just about 3 to 4 minutes. Now let's gently and carefully place the pot in the oven for a total of 90 minutes at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. About half an hour before it's done, open the oven briefly and pull the pot forward a bit. Make sure to wear gloves or use an oven mitt, it's hot in there. Now add a few generous dashes of Tabasco. Depending on the thickness you desire for the sauce, you can also add a splash of water. Stir everything once more, close the oven, and let it finish cooking. Then we can serve this amazing meal. I'm not exaggerating when I say this is incredibly delicious. You can pair it with many sides. I chose rice, but pasta, potatoes, or just fresh bread work great too. Even on its own, it's fantastic. I hope you enjoy preparing it and have a great meal. See you next time. Goodbye, bye-bye.